Hey there, what's going on, fellas? Happy Monday morning to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hoping you guys came off a fantastic weekend hanging out with your friends and family, enjoying your sports, enjoying your sports betting. Maybe you're sitting back even on this Monday morning enjoying your sports and some sports betting as we get some early Monday morning Premier League action. You got Fulham taking on Leicester. We're, of course, sitting on over 2.5 goals where we've already seen 2 goals by Fulham. They're up 2-0 at about the minute 40, so maybe we get a first half cash or maybe we sweat this one on in the second half. But either way, this game's going exactly how I thought with goals, goals, goals. Maybe Leicester could even contribute there at some point too. So, hey, let's make sure we go recap last week, see how it unfolded overall, and then also in terms of doing our MLB recap. And then let's talk some more Premier League because you've got Brighton taking on Everton later on today, and then you've also got Forest taking on Southampton a little bit later on as well. So let's go ahead and put up that recap where from last week where you can see we went 17-20 and down 4.94 units. There was an opportunity to lessen the damage, maybe even pull in some profit on Sunday, but it wasn't meant to be with those Tigers. Year to date now, only up over just a couple of units now, year to date. Arbitrage, though, year to date. How about that number at almost $600? 5 months in, call it 4.5 months in, right? We're not done with all of May, and you've almost put $600 in your pocket. Sweat-free cash. So, love to see that right there. What were some of those good wins from last week? How about soccer? How about Leicester, the team we're talking about right now, taking on Everton over 2.5 goals? That one was able to cash in the first half, so we're obviously looking for something similar today in this Fulham and Leicester match, but that one was a 2-2 game. Man, I thought Leicester was actually going to be able to snatch up a game winner. I don't know if you guys were watching that, but boy, they were applying all kinds of pressure on the Sean Dice's goal, but they couldn't find the winner. But it doesn't matter for us. We were just holding on to over 2.5 goals. We were also rooting for goals in that first half between Arsenal and Chelsea, and boy, did Arsenal step up and a match in which Chelsea just looked poor again, letting Arsenal do what they wanted at any point in that match. And, they cruised a 3 first half goals to go well over 1 goal that we needed to score in that first half. We also did good last week on MLB strikeout props. We did Haney there of the Texas Rangers at good plus money to stay under 5.5 Ks. It was a little bit sweaty, but thankfully the Diamondbacks were able to get to him and eventually, send him packing before he got to 6 strikeouts. So good plus money cash. Henry yesterday of the Arizona Diamondbacks, he stayed under 3.5 Ks at plus money. So love to see that right there. A little bit of a sweat one as well, but that's what you get right there. Then Steven Matz under 5.5 Ks. Easy cash right there as he did stay up under 5.5 Ks midweek. Tough losses, though, last week. Obviously, if you're going to lose 5 units, if you're going to have 20 or so losses, tough losses. Well, 0-3 in NASCAR, sitting right here a week ago on Monday, watching that race with you guys on YouTube Live, and we've talked about it, right? Kyle Busch making the mistake, Chastain getting into a pool, which then takes out Kyle Larson. Wrecked us right there. A couple head-to-heads. Just a disastrous Monday afternoon, there at Martinsville. And a bad race overall. So hated to see that right there. 5 units on the Twins. Sweet spot for the Twins up against the White Sox. I would do it again, right? We were on their team total, F5 team total. We were on the F5 run line. It all didn't work out. That was a game Michael Kopech, threw 5 innings of no-hit ball. Shit, 5 innings of no-hit ball. And I got 5 units on it. Hated to see that right there. Yarborough under 2.5 Ks. No sweat right there. Hell, he struck out the side in the top of the first inning. All 3 batters step up and strike out. So under 2.5 Ks had no chance in hell. City and Liverpool in that midweek parlay, that just didn't quite work out, right? Liverpool didn't get 2 goals. City couldn't find a first half goal up against West Ham. Just one that didn't quite go our way. Corbin, how about fading Corbin? Up against a good Cubs team that are hitting left-handers really good. Patrick Corbin stepping up to the plate, looking pretty good. Actually had himself a solid outing. Hate that right there. I remember last week we had Corbin on a notable loss. He may be, he's not turning a corner at this point in his career, but there's always stretches where guys, get it figured out and can, put together a 2, 3, 4-star stretch where, they can go on a nice little bit of run. Perhaps Patrick Corbin is on one of those runs right now. I missed the two notable wins there. Cash cow. Let's go back up to those wins real quick. Zach Greinke, cash cow, came through for us. We wanted to talk about that one because you can't play Zach Greinke anymore. We sat right here and we talked about it's going to get juicier and juicier and juicier, and then eventually it's going to go to over 0.5. Well, last week's cash at minus 155 was pretty damn juicy. Easy one right there. and now it's at 0.5, so you can no longer play the cash cow. Zach Greinke's over. Over 0.5 walks is minus 200, and then to have 0 walks is like, plus 120. You can't dabble in that. Same thing happened to us last year. They made it unplayable. We got 6 wins out of it. We went 6-1, so that's on the bright side, but I just hate that you can't play that Zach Greinke play anymore. At least give us 1.5 and give me a lot of juice for the under, right? Give me juice at minus 250. Let me decide if I want to make it a parlay piece or if I want to play that a standalone piece. You make it at 0.5, hell, I can't even play it. And then, of course, missed talking about those Tigers. Got to talk about those Tigers, F5 Tigers, up against left-handers. Hit a 2-unit play midweek up against Lucchesi. They're the New York Mets, and then hit a 5-unit banger there on Friday night up against Jordan Montgomery, which cashed in the first inning when Baez went deep. Love that. 5 units and you get a first inning cash. Love that. Jump back on down to those losses. That's what we were talking about, those Tigers. We realized we missed a couple wins, though. But, yeah, Tigers tripped us up yesterday. Opportunities, right? They missed it on the hook. Leadoff double in the second inning really did us in when you can't get that leadoff double across. And then, of course, they explode in the 6th inning, which is the ultimate, kicking the D right there. You're already paying and losing it. And then there's your 3rd goal right there by Fulham. Back of the net, Fulham with the goal. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Fulham up 3-0 at halftime. Let's go. There's a cash. You guys want to see that? You guys want to see Fulham sticking it in? Yes! Fulham? Yes! Let's go, Fulham. 3-0 and you're sitting on over 2.5. Beautiful piece of work here. See if we can't get this. Yes! Appreciate the goal. Bang! Buried it. Look at that. My man playing it. Oh, deke out the defender, cuts it back across, and bang it into the back of the net. You love to see it. Love to see a first half cash. Well, these Leicester overs, they're treating us good. First half cash against Everton, first half cash against Fulham, first half overs. Leicester's back to being an over team. Remember, we tailed off on them about midway through the season, but now Leicester overs, they're back to being a thing. First half cash. May have lost some goddamn money last week, but the tide is turning. I can feel it. Then the last one right there, the Dodgers F5 team total. That's actually a win. You know what? That win feels really effing sweet. If you listen to me on a payoff pitch, we talk about Blake Snell and great strikeout stuff, phenomenal strikeout stuff. But he's going to walk a batter, and there's always a chance to get a 2-run home run. That's why that cash feels good, because it's exactly that analysis that you have to, that you get on your side if you're going to go ahead and fade Blake Snell. No hitter through 3 innings, walks a batter, boom, 2-run home run. Go ahead and get a dramatic cash there on those Tigers. So down week, bad week, good wins sprinkled into the bad week. You obviously get tripped up 3 units on the NASCAR, 5 units on the Twins, 3 units on the Tigers. You guys can do the math. It was really a couple of plays that really tripped up the week and made it, so we're sitting here not able to ring the cash register. So let's have a good week. Let's not get tripped up maybe by some of our bigger plays and some of our, more confident plays. And I think next week we'll be sitting here bringing the cash register. Let's go ahead and hop in that comment section. Then we'll talk some MLB and we'll see what you guys are up to. God, I love getting a first half cash. What's up there? I see. You took Fulham on the pick'em. Hope you cashed over 2.5. Yeah, as you saw that cash. I actually cashed IC. I went in on FanDuel plus 155 after there was 2 goals. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. I was like, shit, there's probably going to be a 3rd goal before halftime. And I hit it at 155, a little live over 2.5. That game there's going to be more goals than that. That one, keep watching. And you could probably just keep hitting the over because Leicester's going to have to keep going for it. This is the team in full-on relegation. Now, they're not going to come back and probably get 3 goals and tie it up, but they're going to have to keep going for it. So, love it. Morning to Gent. Welcome back, man. I know you stepped away for a couple weeks. Hopefully, you had a nice little vacation. I believe it was you went on. So, nice to have you back, and hopefully you enjoyed your time. Glad you opened Twitter in time and got on the over 2.5. Hell yeah, Cole. First half cash. Yes, sir. Let's have ourselves a great week. What's up, Ross? What's up, man? Love the jersey. Thanks, man. This comes from Thad. Thad got me this. God, I love this one too. Yeah, I agree, Ross. This is just a damn good kit that Leipzig put out. I agree. I hear you. Great race last night at Kansas. Great race at Kansas. Go figure. The one I don't bet, there's a great race. Still watched it. But of course that happens. Yes, sir. Cashing it, baby. Cashing it. You should have hammered full and pick them. How are they minus 110 at home? Yeah. It probably could have, but you know me. I don't really like money lines in soccer. I saw the goals angle. Went for that. You get it, whatever. As long as we both cash, man. As long as we both cash. You roll the dice on the Dodgers, and they came through in extra innings, Ryan. Hell of a hit, Ryan. Morning, Tim. Morning, my man. Morning. Yeah, I've got one baseball, but you want to talk about being picky? I don't know if I'm being picky because I don't really shy away from good betting spots, but there weren't a lot of good betting spots in there. I got one MLB so far to share right now on the payoff pitch. I've got some spots circled. We'll kind of feel the Hockey Squirrel out and see what maybe his data says and see what he's maybe thinking, and maybe that could tip me on the edge of going ahead and betting them. I've definitely got a few spots circled that are good. Let's just want to hear out the Squirrel. And Danny Hamlin getting a win. Yes, sir. He was tempted to bet full on the spread, but I'll take my win. Yeah, just take your win. Just take your win, my man. Just take your win. Just like we didn't tack on both teams to score in this bet right here, right? You think Leicester is going to score. They're generally, contributing to score lines, but we got that over 2.5 at a good price. Sometimes it's good to don't get cute. Don't get cute and add on to both teams. Otherwise, we'd be sitting here sweating right now. If we had on both teams to score, we'd be like, shit, now we need Leicester to find the back of the net. They've had two chances this whole game. One of them was off Vardy. It was a really, really stinking good chance. A good save there by Leno, but sometimes just don't get cute. You see a good money line at minus 110, you sit there and you pop it. I like it. Let's go ahead and throw up that MLB recap. You can see on the very top line, that's what's most important, is we are still profitable in this MLB season at plus 7.89 units. But you can see down at the bottom, we've cooled off dramatically. A good opening week. A good second week is still positive, but now we've been tripped up 3 straight weeks in a row. I guess the only positive of that is we're losing less money each week in baseball, and perhaps this is the week that maybe we can fully turn around and get back into the positive in baseball. We look to, of course, do that, and that'll be what we're trending. And then there's the individual breakdown right there. Yeah, you'd be sweating hard. Yeah, I would be sweating hard. I would be, but we didn't do it. We didn't tackle on both teams to score either. And the Forest Southampton game, another goal where we just see goals. You just see goals in this game. I think Southampton will both contribute, but I just see goals. So we'll get that one at plus money at plus 102. The middle game there between Brighton and Everton, just going to go with both teams to score no. And boy, the hit rate on that is really crazy in terms of Everton away matches, but then also Brighton at home in this fixture has been well. Brighton at home in general has been really well in keeping clean sheets. So I'm just going to go and stick with both teams to score no. Anything else where you kind of want to back Brighton is really just, it's too juicy. They've got Brighton priced in this matchup, taking on relegation threatened Everton like, Brighton's a top 4. Like they're a top 6 team, which they're not quite a top 4, but they are kind of a top 6 team, and they're priced like it. And you've got to, they got to be on it. They got to be on it against Sean Dice, and I'm not willing to say that they're going to be quite on it like that, but not going to be surprised if Brighton puts 3 past Everton. If they do that, let's hope they can keep a clean sheet and cash both teams to score no at minus 102. So that's how I'm rolling this afternoon in the Premier League, baby. That's it. How about Newcastle not scoring versus Arsenal? How about I did a both teams to score no? I hit that. Matt and I talked about that on Between the Posts. He didn't like that angle just because of recent trends, said there was going to be goals, and I agree with him. That's why I didn't, throw it out there on like a card. But yeah, I hit both soccer plays. I was pretty good yesterday. I did both teams to score no in Arsenal, Newcastle. I did under 2.5 in West Ham United, and that was easy, 1-0. And hell, the goal that happened shouldn't have even happened, but De Gea put in a howler. So easy wins. Let's keep it going. Brighton on that clean sheet. That's a good angle. Brighton win to 0. Brighton win to 0 is certainly an angle worth playing in that game if you want. I can't be mad. Brighton win to 0 is certainly a good one. Or a clean sheet if you just want to keep a clean sheet. I don't know what the price is on that one, but yeah. Don't quite know. All right, let's go find ourselves a Hockey Squirrel. We got 5 minutes away. Let's talk about these spots in baseball that could be worth betting. Let's figure out the Hockey Squirrel and see what he's talking about. So hang tight, fellas. Feels good hanging out with you guys on this Monday morning. And hang tight, about 5 or so minutes. Let's talk some baseball.